Let's talk about bathrooms today, bathroom remodeling, especially custom tile. I'm Tina from Bud Pelley's Floor Center, and this is Zach, one of our expert flooring consultants. We're going to talk about 4 different bathrooms that we did.
All the bathrooms feature Schluter shower systems, high definition porcelain tile. They all have their own personal flair. This is a lake house, Indian Lake, and we wanted to keep a light, fresh, kind of a more airy bathroom, which people seem to like.
That's porcelain tile, not real marble.
Right, that is a high definition printed porcelain tile.
So waterproof and easy to maintain.
Waterproof and easy to maintain.
Nice. And I see a nice niche there.
A lot of bathrooms now we're putting 2 or 3 of them in. This is just a guest bathroom, so we didn't go too crazy on it. Those are flat pebbles, so they're really easy to clean. There's not a lot of texture to them. People always get worried about
Looks
rocks
great
on the floor.
and natural. And the drain, that's part of the Schluter waterproofing system, isn't it?
Yep, it's part of the entire shower kit, so it's all waterproofed underneath the tile, so it'll never leak.
And we're one of the only companies in the area actually using that waterproofing system,
We are one of the only companies using it,
and that actually do waterproof tile showers, right?
and they stay waterproof.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite showers that I've done. And when I went in, I really had a blank slate. There was actually like a 5x5 jacuzzi tub in the middle of this room. Like a big
wow.
maroon tub, and it had mirrors all the way around it. So it was really, really dated, but it's a huge room. So it's a 12 by 12 room. So automatically we started talking about walling different things off and how we can square the shower, and I just started kind of looking at it, and I pitched the idea. I said, let's just make one big shower room, and they both really picked up on that. So the entire floor is level with the carpet outside of the room, so it's an all inline drain system. We had to have contractors come in, recess all of the shower
the floor
pans.
so that they can make it level with the tile
Yep.
on the outside of the shower. So they're planning ahead in case someone would be immobile and need a wheelchair, then you can just wheel the chair into the shower and you don't have a curb to concern yourself with.
The entire bathroom floor is heated, so
nice.
even underneath of the pebbles where you stand and shower, even
So the actual shower it has a warming system.
yeah, even the corner benches heated. Yeah, the sink they picked out themselves, and we did the countertop there, but it really.
So it's sort of a rustic look they were going for. It looks like stone. Is it actually stone?
I believe it's a petrified wood rock. I don't know what it is, but it's awesome. She sent me a picture of it before we put it in, and I was excited
Well,
too.
it looks great with that,
Yeah.
with the whole design that you put together there.
And I think they're really proud of it, and we're real proud of it too. So it's definitely a.
And I see that the counter is all lined with Schluter
Yep. Did all that. I think that's Ronda, and it has corners
to
on it.
finish all the edges
Yeah,
nicely.
it's really sharp.
That looks good. So Zach, this third bathroom is actually your bathroom, isn't it?
Yep, the third one's my bathroom. My house was built in 1910. My bathroom actually started out as a porch, and we extended the bathroom into a closet, so we added 4 feet to the entire bathroom. But that's when the challenges came. So
Yeah.
everything was rotten, the roof needed replaced, all the floor trusses were rotten. When I say I get it and I know what it's like to have your house torn up,
You do.
I really, really do get it.
So show me, you picked out this beautiful decorative.
I had this picked out for a while. We have a 5x5 sample board of cinema in the showroom, and I've walked by that tile. I've always thought it was beautiful. It's very natural. It's mimicking a travertine look, which I like, a nice
Which
natural
is a
stone.
great background for decoratives.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it doesn't take away. It's like a canvas
Yes.
for art.
The picture frame in the back was an idea that we just kind of came up with. I just wanted a big, punchy feature when you walked in.
The cove molding on the floor, that's not something that everyone always thinks about doing. They have, because they'll have wood baseboard in the bathroom, but you can actually use a tile to do the base in a bathroom, because we have that molding available to finish it nicely with bronze or brass or whatever color that their fixtures are. It's just nicer from a standpoint of cleaning
Yeah.
Because in a bathroom, it seems like a bathroom gets dusty and the dustiness gets sticky because it's wet and humid in a bathroom. So you don't have that sticky dust on the wood baseboard. You have a nice ceramic that's easy to clean. And you use the Schluter waterproofing system in here as well, even though you have a bathtub. Is that correct?
Yep, I did a bathtub surround, did the waterproofing system around it.
So we use that waterproofing system whether we're doing a custom shower or whether we have a tub where we're remodeling the tile around the tub.
Use it on everything.
Well. Did you use a heating system in yours?
I did. If you're gonna do a custom tile project and you don't do the heat, selling yourself short. I've never noticed my heat bill or my electricity change, so I actually just leave it on 85 all the time. I've never adjusted it. I just leave it on, and it's always toasty and warm. It's comfortable and inviting, and we get a lot of compliments on it, and we thoroughly enjoy it.
Looks great.
That's my feature bathroom, so very happy with the results. Tina, I don't know if I've actually showed you this one. This is a customer that we had from 2004. So question one that she had was, can we get the tile? No. So can we do something to coordinate with it? So that was the direction that we took on this. Wood and stone just
go together.
They just naturally go together. So if you have stone, you can't get that. You can contrast it with a coordinating wood look. Once you see all the variation in the wood tiles, that's what made it work. This one has the glass installed too. And
when does the glass go on? Does that go on after we've finished everything else?
Last thing.
Okay.
Last thing to go on after all your tiles. Call C.W. Miller.
This is also a Schluter waterproofing system.
Yep, it's a shower
kit. All the other bathrooms that we do.
Another successful project though.
Gorgeous. I love the natural look of it. So wow, there's all these unique styles that we saw in these 4 bathrooms, all these different obstacles to overcome. I mean, how does a person get started with this?
Well, best thing to do is call and make an appointment. That's the best way to help us help you.
Maybe we can help you design it.
And when you call, I'll suggest maybe bring in some pictures of your existing space. If you have any ideas, if you've seen some people get on Pinterest and Houzz and they've already have an idea what they want. Some people have no idea what they want.
And we can start all the way from
We can start from scratch. Sometimes just call me and invite me over to your house.
So whatever the customer needs, whatever their ideas are, whatever the obstacles that they have to overcome. If it's a new build, we can take care of that too.
Yep.
So anything that the customer needs, we can take care of because
that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Call us, make an appointment, come to Bud Polly's, and we'll get your custom bathroom started for you. That's all we have time for today. Thanks.
The comfort of warm floors can bring a touch of luxury to any room in the home. That luxury can now extend right into your tiled shower. DitraHeat is an electric floor warming system with integrated uncoupling technology to ensure that floors are both comfortable and resistant to cracked tiles and grout. Cables can be placed wherever heat is desired, even in your tiled shower. We're going to show you the basics of how to install it in a shower application. Before starting, always refer to the Schluter Systems DitraHeat and Shower System Installation Handbooks. The handbooks provide you with all of the information needed to install DitraHeat in a shower. Approval of electric floor warming in shower applications must be verified by the local building code official or authority having jurisdiction. In our demonstration, we'll be installing the Kerdi Line linear drain. Prepare the Kerdi Shower LS shower tray by removing the flat section in order to ensure proper slope all the way to the drain. The height of your drain flange is the first consideration when preparing for the installation. Because the DitraHeat membrane will be installed on top of the shower tray, we have to raise the drain flange accordingly. We will do this by installing DitraHeat on the substrate under the Curdy-Line channel body support. This will raise the drain flange to the correct elevation. The same idea applies when using the Curdy drain. Install the membrane under the detachable center section of the Curdy Shower ST shower tray, and then install the drain flange. Let's get to work and start our installation. Use the channel body support as a guide to cut a piece of the DitraHeat membrane. Don't forget to include an opening for the drain outlet. We will be using Schluter All-Set thin-set mortar throughout this demonstration. In this application, any Schluter mortar or other manufacturer's unmodified thin-set mortar can be used. Apply thin-set mortar to the area where the cut section of DitraHeat will be installed with a DitraHeat trowel. Or you can use a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch square notch trowel. Solidly embed the membrane into the thin-set mortar. Apply thin-set mortar on top of the DitraHeat membrane. Install the Curdy-Line channel body support. Then, install the Curdy-Line drain flange using the same mortar and trowel. Always make sure your drain is level. Install the shower tray with thin-set mortar applied using a 1/4 inch by 3/8 inch square or U-notch trowel. Next, install the DitraHeat membrane over the shower tray with thin-set mortar and the DitraHeat trowel. Now let's talk about the heating cables. Always test your cables before and after installation into the matting, and again after tiling. We've chosen to begin the heating cable installation where we want our cable to end. This is the easiest and most efficient way to do the layout in the shower. Since we are using Curdy-Line, the cable is spaced 3 studs from the edge of the drain flange. If you are using Curdy Drain, 2 stud spacing is required from the edge of the flange. Note that the cable layout may take a few tries to get as desired. This is normal and easy to do with DitraHeat. Always take care to plan your heating cable layout carefully, as the cable cannot be cut to length. We recommend using a dedicated heating cable inside the shower area and a separate cable over the bathroom floor. If the shower heating cable is damaged in the future, it can easily be disconnected from the thermostat without compromising the bathroom floor warming. Once the cable is installed over the shower base, dry fit the shower curbs. Note that the heating cable should be run about halfway around the stud adjacent to the curb before turning up the curb to exit the shower. This helps increase the bending radius and minimizes stress on the cable. Mark the curb where the cable will be installed. Cut a 3/4 inch wide by 1/4 inch deep groove into the curb. We used a router to produce a nice clean cut, but you can use other tools for the job, such as a table saw or circular saw, or even a utility knife. It is important to do this before installing the curb, because we won't be able to cut it once it's installed. Install the shower curbs with thin-set mortar applied using a 1/4 inch by 3/8 inch notch trowel. Keep in mind that the heating cables cannot be installed under or through the curb. This could cause overheating and damage the heating cable and the curb. The floor temperature sensor should not be installed inside the shower area, rather on the bathroom floor. This will prevent the thermostat from turning off the bathroom floor warming cable prematurely when the shower is in use. Also, the heating cable hot to cold splice should not be installed in the shower. Before finishing our heating cable installation, we need to install DitraHeat over the bathroom floor, since the shower heating cable has to connect to the thermostat. Use hot glue or similar to secure the cable into the groove previously cut in the curb. You can fill the groove with thin-set mortar now or when waterproofing the shower base. Install the remainder of the shower heating cable and connect the cold lead to the thermostat. Now that we have finished installing our shower heating cable, we will begin installation of the heating cable for the bathroom floor. We are starting 6 inches from the wall to create a buffer zone. This area allows for the placement of excess heating cable, since it is difficult to predict exactly where the cable will end. Next, let's waterproof the shower base. Install the Schluter-Kerdi waterproofing membrane over the DitraHeat system on the shower base with thin-set mortar. The Kerdi collar on the Kerdi line drain is connected to the shower base and walls. Next, we use thin-set mortar to fill the groove in the curb and fully encapsulate the heating cable. Seal this area with Kerdi band. Complete the waterproofing with Kerdi Karat corners and Kerdi band, making sure that all seams are covered with a 2-inch overlap as required. This completes the waterproofing in the shower. Finally, we will connect the heating cables and temperature sensors to the thermostat. The installation of the DitraHeat system in the shower is now complete. For comprehensive installation requirements and instructions, refer to our installation handbooks and watch our DitraHeat and shower system installation videos. Now, DitraHeat provides the luxury of heated tile floors, even in the shower. Schluter-Kerdi Board SN is a fully sealed, prefabricated shower niche made of Schluter-Kerdi board. The niche is available in several sizes. The larger sizes come complete with a removable shelf. Kerdi Board SN can be easily installed in shower or bathtub surround applications. Here's how to install one in conjunction with the Schluter-Kerdi waterproofing membrane over solid backing, such as gypsum board on wall framing. First, mark the desired location. Tile layout can be an important factor in determining the position of the niche. For example, the niche can be installed so that the opening lines up with the wall tile installation and provides minimal tile cuts and clean, even grout lines. Keep in mind that the Kerdi Board SN has a 2-inch wide flange on the outside of the niche. This is where the wall board will be cut away for installation. Trace around the outside of the niche flange, making sure the lines are level and plumb. Then, cut and remove the solid backing such that the niche will be supported on both sides by the studs or other pre-constructed wall framing. Insert the niche and fasten to the studs using the appropriate screws. Fasteners are placed along the seam approximately 1/4 inch from the edges of the niche. Fasten all corners and limit overall fastener spacing to 12 inches on center. Now that the niche is installed, the wall is made waterproof using the Schluter Kerdi waterproofing membrane. Kerdi is bonded to the solid backing and niche using any Schluter thin-set mortar or an unmodified thin-set mortar. The mortar is mixed to a fairly fluid consistency, but still able to hold a notch. A 1/4 inch by 3/16 inch V-notch trowel, or the Schluter Kerdi trowel, which features a 1/8 inch by 1/8 inch square notch design, is used to apply the mortar. Clean any dust or debris from the surface of the solid backing. It is important to dampen particularly dry and porous substrates in order to help prevent premature drying or skinning of the thin-set mortar. Apply a thin layer of mortar to the gypsum board and niche with the flat side of the trowel to produce solid contact with the surface. And then comb additional mortar using the notched side of the trowel. The mortar is applied up to the niche opening. Apply the Kerdi over the wall. Embed the membrane into the mortar using the flat side of the trowel or a drywall finishing knife to ensure proper adhesion and to remove air pockets. Cut the Kerdi along the shower niche opening. The shower niche flange is designed to provide a 2-inch overlap. The Kerdi Board SN shower niche installation is now complete, waterproof, and ready for tile. Check out how to tile a niche with Schluter Profiles for all the details on tiling your Kerdi Board SN shower niche. If you still have questions, please contact our customer support specialists. For more information on Schluter products, visit schluter.com or check out our YouTube channel to view our videos. Schluter Systems strongly recommends water testing before setting tile to verify a successful installation. In this video, we'll demonstrate how to do a water test in a curbless shower application. The test consists of filling the shower base with water and letting it stand to verify there are no leaks. Refer to local plumbing codes for any specific requirements in your area. For curbless showers, a temporary dam may be provided at the threshold to perform the water testing. We created a dam from 2x4 dimensional lumber, but other methods can be used as well. Temporarily secure the dam to the walls and subfloor or uncoupling membrane. We used a minimal amount of hot glue, but other suitable temporary adhesives may be used. It is extremely important to use care with the adhesive and to not damage the membranes during application and removal. Once the dam is set into place, we create a waterproof seal between the shower tray and the dam. We are using the 7-inch wide Kerdi band for this purpose. Spare Kerdi could be used as well. The horizontal section of Kerdi band is adhered to the tray using thin-set mortar. The vertical section of Kerdi band is folded up on the dam and held in place loosely using painter's tape or similar. Kerdi Carrick corners should be placed at the corners of the dam using thin-set mortar. The waterproofing application is now complete. Wait 24 hours minimum after the membrane installation is complete to allow for initial set of the thin-set mortar. and ensure waterproof performance at the seams and connections. Insert a test plug in the drain or waste line to keep the water in the shower base area during the water test. Fill the shower base with water. The water level should be high enough so that both the membrane-to-drain connection and floor-to-wall transitions are evaluated. Make a mark at the water line. Typically, water is left in the shower base for 24 hours. Check the water level to make sure there are no leaks. Remove the test plug and allow the water to run out of the shower base. Remove the Kerty-Carrick corners along the dam. It is important to remove these components as soon as possible in order to avoid the mortar fully curing and forming a tenacious bond to the assembly. Carefully remove the temporary dam. Clean any loose thin-set mortar away from the area so it does not interfere with installation of the waterproofing connections in the following steps. Wipe down the shower base or allow it to dry prior to completing the waterproofing connections. Once the base is ready, complete the remaining waterproofing by connecting the shower tray to the adjacent Ditra XL membrane. If any damage occurs during removal of the temporary dam, it is critical to install a patch that will cover the area in question. The 2-inch overlap requirements must be maintained at all areas for waterproof integrity. The Schluter shower system ensures a waterproof, vapor-tight assembly and makes curbless shower installations easier than ever, allowing you to create a spa-like retreat with sleek design and consummate functionality. The Schluter Kerty-Board building panel is the perfect solution for setting tile on walls. Kerty-Board is lightweight, easy to handle, and quick and easy to install, unlike typical stud framing substrates such as gypsum board or cement backer boards, where additional measures must be taken to protect wall cavities from water and vapor penetration. Kerty-Board can be installed directly over either wood or metal wall framing in dry and wet areas. As we'll see in this video, plumb surfaces and square corners can be achieved, and waterproofing requires minimal effort. The minimum Kerty-Board thickness for installation over wall framing is 1/2 inch for studs spaced at 16 inches on center, and 3/4 inch for studs spaced at 24 inches on center. Kerty-Board is easily cut to size using a utility knife. The grid lines printed on the boards help to make straight, clean cuts. Check out our Working with Kerty-Board video for all of the details on cutting, fastening, and waterproofing your Kerty-Board application. Keep in mind that any bathroom fixtures, such as grab bars in showers or wall-mounted toilets, must be anchored in the structure or solid blocking behind Kerty-Board. Kerty-Board can be mounted horizontally or vertically on the framing, with appropriate screws and corresponding Schluter Kerty-Board ZT washers. Let's take a look at an application over framing. For wood framing applications, please see our video entitled How to Wet Shim Kerty-Board Over Studs for tips on how to help ensure the finished walls are flat and plumb with square corners. When installing over wood framing, use coarse thread screws, such as the Curdy Board ZS screws, reaching a depth of at least 3/4 of an inch in the studs. For applications over metal framing, use self-tapping screws, reaching a depth of at least 3/8 of an inch in the studs, in conjunction with the Curdy Board ZT washers. Keep in mind, the vertical edges of each panel must be positioned over a stud or other solid backing. Make sure that your fasteners are slightly indented into the board. This will ensure minimal interference during waterproofing and tile installation. The maximum allowable on-center fastener spacing is 12 inches. Screws may be placed between adjacent panels so that the washers fasten both panel edges. The panel installation is complete. In dry areas, tile may be installed immediately over Curdy Board. The Curdy Board ZSA self-adhesive tape may be used to reinforce seams of adjacent Curdy Board panels as required. Curdy Board joints, corners, and fastener penetrations must be sealed with Schluter Curdy Band waterproofing strips in wet areas, such as showers, intermittent use steam showers, or bathtub surrounds. Tile can be set immediately after completing the waterproofing, if desired. Schluter Curdy Board is the ideal surface for setting tile, almost anywhere you can imagine. Schluter Curdy Board. Build it, tile it, love it.